feel about collaborations, which I mentioned earlier. It's not my jurisdiction, nor do I think I'll ever be involved. However, if one does happen, he hopes it puts an emphasis on the story. This one was interesting because a lot of people were saying, that might be what they could conceivably work on next, getting around the whole, there will be no more Dark Souls games. At least from him.
I feel like whatever they do next is going to be very...
It's got to be similar.
In the style of, like, Bloodborne is not a Dark Souls game, but, like, it is obviously heavily influenced by...
Very connected. They have such a strong style of games, and everyone copies it lately, but no one comes close. Like,
I was trying to think the other day which one I prefer. Like, do I prefer Dark Souls or do I prefer Bloodborne?
Yep.
I think I prefer Bloodborne.
Look,
I'm only going based off the fact that I finished Bloodborne and I still haven't finished Dark Souls 2 or 3.
Yep, I've finished them all except for the first one, which might actually be my favourite. But I came at it and just, like, I don't know, it kind of just beat me, which none of the other games have managed to do.
I never played it, but I hear it's just disgustingly difficult.
Some of it.
Yeah.
Some of it. Ornstein and Smo. I got past them, but the Four Kings was what broke me. But that's apparently coming to PS4, the original. Did I make that up?
No,
I think I did read that.
I didn't hear it, but I don't know.
I might have just made that up.
You might have made it up.
Maybe it was a fever dream. Anyway, that's something I'd pick up on PS4. God knows I've bought it enough times. Xbox, PC.
I wonder what they're making. I want to know.
Me too. It won't be for a while, I believe. Maybe our next story might enlighten you, Govinda. Since the game's release, players have been confounded about the... Oh, no, it's not gonna, actually. about the Dark Souls 3 poise stat. And no one to this day, outside of developer From Software, knows exactly what it is. No matter how many times the community has asked what in the world it is, all From Software would say is that the stat is, quote, working as intended, end quote. The company gave the following statement to Kotaku when they bluntly asked if the stat was broken. The poise stat is working as intended and is not turned off as some fans have theorized, they say. The stat works differently than in past games and is more situational, which seems to be the reason for the confusion. Kotaku again pressed From Software about the stat with series director Hidetaka Miyazaki. He didn't say what it was, but he said they should have done better in handling it. Quote, this isn't something we are particularly proud of. With how things are handled now, it can be improved, and this is an agenda item we'll be working on in the future. End quote. Are you familiar with this poise thing?
See, this is weird because I thought I knew what poise was.
Yeah, like, I've been lurking in the Dark Souls 3 Reddit since launch, and this is, like, a big deal. It kind of came out that, like, people had data mined it and figured out that the poise stat, it looked like it was set to 0, I think. I think that's what they've got.
For everyone.
Yeah. So, for anyone that doesn't know, poise is, it's like a measure of your armor. So, like, some bosses can be interrupted by attacking them. Maybe with a bigger weapon, you might interrupt their swings, and it happens to you too, like a bigger monster.
Yep.
But if you're wearing heavy armor and you're, like, got a huge shield, you can't be interrupted yourself.
Yep.
As it is, in Dark Souls 3, doesn't matter if you're wearing light armor or heavy armor, there is no poise. You're just interrupted always. And they're saying it's situational, but I've never seen it happen. And it's actually, like, crucial, because, like, the thing about Dark Souls is, like, you might go for a dex build, you'll be a fast katana guy with light armor, or you have the two-handed sword and the heavy armor and you can take hits.
You gotta be able to take the hits, yeah.
But now there's no difference. And because they made rolling not tied to your armor either, everyone just has the same, like, you're either got a quick roll or a slow roll.
There's no medium roll.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really weird. This could be the Japanese thing of never admitting a mistake. Like, maybe they just released it and it was set to 0, which is what it looks like. And yeah, I guess they were kind of a bit shady here. So that's something. I really want to go back to Dark Souls. It's so close to platinuming it.
Yeah, you'll never do it.
I won't. If they don't fix the online stuff, like, it's just...
And they won't.
No, probably
it's
not.
Over for you.
They are apparently crunching down on DLC right now, so maybe I'll return then.
I should finish it. I'm so close.
Yep.
I should finish it. I just always ruin my builds and then realize that like right towards the end and then just go, ugh.
You can respec.
I know, but then I just like, I respec and I'm like, is that right? It doesn't feel right anymore.
You do have to commit.
Yeah.
You do sort of need to know.
Who knows? I should go back. I do have nothing really to play except The Witcher, which is too big.
It's too big. I love like we're so full of vim and
no,
vinegar.
I just got, is it in your news?
Game of the Year edition, it is not.
There's a Game of the Year edition announced for The Witcher, and it really kind of disheartened me that I paid money for it again just to find out that I could have waited a bit and gotten Game of the Year. So, whatever. I don't know. I don't even play games anymore. I played Rocket League the other day. It was fun.
Oh, wow. That's really fucking scraping the bottom.
Still good, dude. Still fucking good.
I never went back. I was like, oh, basketball, hockey, those look cool.
No, not even. Just vanilla Rocket League is the best.
It's the bee's knees.
Yep.
You know, it's funny, there was Rocket League news and I chose not to put it in. I figured we were done.
Can you not do that next time?
Look, it's...
Because, look, I do usually say it's the news we care about.
But it's
and
specifically
I do
me.
care about it. So, I don't know. It'd be really nice if you thought about someone other than yourself just for once.
You're going to care about this one, Govinda.
I bet I'm not. Danganronpa!
The Tomb... Oh, I'm just going to go again.
You're bad today.
I am...
You should be better.
I'm trying to push it a little. I'm flagging. I'm not going to lie to you, gang. I'm flagging.
You're flagging?
Yeah, like my energy levels are flagging. Like a horse that has been whipped beyond its means, I'm flagging.
You haven't done anything today. Let's go. Woo!
The Tomb Raider movie reboot will be released on March 16th, 2018. Starring Alicia Vikander of Ex Machina and the Danish Girl fame, the upcoming Tomb Raider movie is co-produced by Warner Brothers and MGM with Raw Uthag of The Wave fame directing. It will open in both 3D and IMAX. Previous rumours suggested Warner Brothers would open The Flash on March 16th, 2018, but they instead gave the slot to Tomb Raider. The next game in the Tomb Raider series, Rise of the Tomb Raider, is still set for release on PlayStation 4 this holiday. If the Xbox One exclusivity deal is for 1 year, expect it in November. Yay!
Yay!
I love Tomb Raider! Do you reckon this movie's going to be any good?
I don't know. That's an interesting casting. I don't hate it.
Can you show me a picture of the woman? Which girl is she in Ex Machina?
The fucking...
She's the robot.
Machina, dude.
But there was two. There's two women in there.
The main one.
Okay, yeah. That's all I need, dude. No, like, don't put me on blast. Like, fuck. Seriously?
They're not going to say, like, AI number 2.
I think that's how they're listed. Anyway, she's the super graceful one. I believe she was like a ballerina.
That's interesting. I wonder if they're going to be a bit more of a less sexualized Lara Croft.
Look, dude, it's just really not cool to say that. Like, Tomb Raider is like a fucking icon, and you're just here like... Angelina Jolie fucking knocked it out of the park, dude.
Those movies sucked.
Do you hate Angelina?
Kinda. I do. She annoys me a lot.
I like the way that
this is a topic for a different day, but not a fan. And I don't think she's attractive. Just my personal
What about
preference.
the way she's sort of cherry picked and collected a rainbow family from around the world?
I also, what do you feel about the way that she somewhat resembles Skeletor, and she should maybe eat some food?
Well, look. Be that guy. She was rather voluptuous in Tomb Raider. She sort of fit that bill, didn't
Voluptuous.
she? Voluptuous.
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 She was lumpy in Tomb Raider.
I didn't say lumpy. I said...
You did. You said volump.
I said she got it going on.
See, Tomb Raider, that's what I'm talking about. That's what she should look like. If you see a photo of her now, she looks like Skeletor. Minus the muscles.
I'm sure our audience really appreciate you... talking about women.
I just think these unrealistic expectations that women are forced to look up to are wrong, you know? Curves are better.
Are you a feminist?
9 out of 10 men believe curves are better.
I don't know all about that, you know what I'm saying?
Give me a little bit of drunk in that trunk, you know what I'm saying?
Boom, boom. This is horrifying. Moving right along, Adam Boyes, VP of Third-Party Relations at PlayStation, has announced that he's leaving the company to return to games development. Did you see this?
I did see this.
Sad times. On Twitter, Boyes thanked all of the PlayStation fans and assured everyone that the developing and publishing communities are in great hands. Quote, after an incredible journey here at PlayStation, I've made the very hard decision to return to the world of games development. The past 4+ years have been an absolutely amazing experience. I'd like to start out by thanking the incredible PlayStation Nation fans. Lots of thanks to throw out over the coming week as I wrap things up to head out on my new adventure. Stay tuned. The best news is that we have an incredible team here, so the development and publishing community and gamers are in great hands. End quote. Asked where he's going, Boys said that he's going to make games again on the independent side.
Yeah, kind of big news. He's been
They're gonna need, like, a
big
new...
part of the PlayStation Nation for a while.
This guy's always out in front, like E3. He's a very visible member of the.
Yeah, you'll remember him from the video that him and Shuhei made about loaning games to friends on the new PlayStation 4,
which is incredible.
Like an hour after Xbox announced DRM for all.
Yeah, they're
So
like,
that
"How's it work?
fun.
How's it work? Just like this. Here's my game. You
Bye-bye.
can play it."
Yeah, good luck to him. I will be interested to see what he makes.
Yeah, me too. I think that will be interesting times. We live in interesting times, Govinda.
We do. We do. What else we got? Is there much else?
Not really.
This is a fucking short episode.
Yeah, it's kind of the way it's going this week. You know what I mean? Guerrilla Games' upcoming PlayStation 4 exclusive Horizon Zero Dawn will come with various systems to improve Aloy's character stats. Speaking to Game Reactor, lead quest designer David Ford revealed that these systems include weapon modifications, outfit modifications, and more. Quote, "We have a lot of... just taking that again. We have a lot of game systems that you can use to improve your character, Aloy. We have outfits that you can use that have different stats on them. There are modifications that you can get for your outfits and for your weapons. There's additional tiers of weapons with different ammo types. There's a skill point system that's very robust and allows you to customize your character. Some of the things in some of our demonstrations are utilizing skills that have been purchased through that system. It unlocks new ways to play in addition to new ways to fight when you get new weapons." End quote. Guerrilla previously said that one of the reasons for Horizon Zero Dawn's delay was its size and the amount of in-game components. He said, "Just playtesting this, it's very, very time-consuming," said director Matthias de Jonge.
I'll give it to you.
The game will now release on February 28th, 2017.
February 28th. Yeah, cool.
That month's is fucked.
I'm pretty excited for this. It sounds pretty deep.
My birthday's on the 21st of February. Persona 4 comes out the week before, and this comes out the week after. To the day. Thank you, Sony. Thank you. Happy birthday to me! To me, dude! Which one are you going to buy me?
I'm not buying you any. I've got no money. I'm fucked.
Just fucking buy
I've
me
been paying
one,
like
dude.
3 weeks. I'm so fucked.
Look, that's because you... No, I'm not going to say.
Back onto the topic. All right, dude. You're really bad at reining the show in sometimes.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it looks really good. I don't know, like, how much more I can keep talking about this game until it just comes out. Like,
I know.
I don't know. It sounds cool, looks cool.
Yep.
Good to hear that it's kind of I don't know how deep it is. Like, even from that, it's hard to tell how deep these systems are.
Yep.
Like, how many outfits are there? Or is it just like you're buying one whole outfit for her, or you're buying, like, her shoes and you're getting shoes and tops and stuff?
Yeah.
But the way it sounds is like it's a full outfit.
Look, it sounds light to me. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking like a Far Cry level.
You didn't really do clothing and stuff in Far Cry.
No, but I think, like, you know, the way skills unlock in that. Maybe you'll have a couple of trees, like...
You did say purchased skills, which I didn't...
Which, like, using, I guess, XP.
Yeah, okay, good. In my mind, I just am so skeptical that I assume everyone's going to try and nickel and dime me.
That's
and be
like
oh, if you want a skill, you need to pay 50 cents.
Ouch.
50 cents for the skill.
Oh, God.
So that'd be shit. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
We need, like, God. What is the next big game?
I
What
don't
are we
know.
waiting
No
on?
Man's Sky just went gold, so that just ruined some news.
After teasing us for the last few days, Hello Games founder Sean Murray officially confirmed today that No Man's Sky has gone gold. "It's happened," he wrote on Twitter. "No Man's Sky just went gold. I'm so incredibly proud of this tiny team. 4 years of emotions. By going gold, No Man's Sky has completed development and will now be moved to the manufacturer so it can be printed onto a disc. No Man's Sky will be available on August 9th in North America and August 10th in Europe for PlayStation 4 and PC.
Not to be a cynic, but everyone around the world, brace yourself for that day one patch.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like if there's
yeah.
if there's ever going to be a game that has a day one patch bigger than the game itself, it's going to be No Man's Sky.
Look, my views on No Man's Sky are well known by this point. I want to be proven wrong.
I feel like they can't. The scope of it has to. I've said it a billion times.
Yeah.
They can't say there's 4 quintillion planets and not have an astronomical number of planets.
Oh, yeah. Like, I just